Hello, crafty friends. This is the Paper Chef here. Welcome to part 5 of my unboxing of annual catalog products. This series started in April and has gone into May because in April, Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, by the way, all this stuff's available now. We were allowed to pre-order during the month of April, so we were able to get many products. And then some things I wasn't able to get until May 2nd when this catalog went live. So it's available to everything I'm showing you right now is available to you. And I want to show you things that I've got to treat myself. It's my birthday month, and just things that I plan on working for future workshops with, and just different things like that. All right, but first, I just want to mention Zany Zoo, not the paper, but Zany Zoo stamp set is already on low inventory, or I should say the bundle. Maybe it's not the stamp itself. It might have been the dies. And I don't even know where mine went right now because I just had a, big craft session. And I'm going to show you a little bit of what we just did, and then I'm going to put those away. So what we just did, here on my YouTube channel, I found my Zany Zoo. I found the Zany Zoo. It's buried under here. Whoa, covered up. Okay, this bundle, maybe not the stamps, but the bundle is inventory. So if you want to participate in my workshop series, which is going on during the months of May and June, please get your bundle soon. All right, back to this. On YouTube, we just did how to create these Hershey's nugget treats with your brother Scan and Cut. So I showed you everything about how to cut out the tray, how to score the tray. We used the regular Simply Scored for that. How to make the topper, how to make the nugget wrappers, and how to make 4 sets of these, in one on one mat with your Scan and Cut. So these are our new ink colors, and I even showed you how I label them and everything. These are going to be my 3D swaps coming up for an event. So, and they're going to be treats for those of you that join my ink color club. You're going to get something similar to this. Not sure what topper you'll have, but you'll get some crafty goodness if you join that club in June. All right, so now let's do this. I'm going to open this first, and I want you to think about, as I'm showing you things, I want you to think about what you want me to do a spontaneous crafting session with. So we'll start with this. We're going to open it up. Then I'll open up everything, kind of clear my table. And then we're going to come back and you tell me which stamp set, that you want me to stamp with. I'll just do a spontaneous crafting session. So this is called Crafting with You. I've been wanting to get this. This was available during pre-order. I just got around to getting it. And then I'm also bought an extra stamp set to offer as a prize for my host code. Those of you that do shop with me, be sure to use the host code on my store because you get entered into the drawing. So this is it's a photopolymer stamp set. Very beautiful. And then this one here, Crafting with You dies. This is what I like. I like the dies because there's this little paper trimmer I saw in there, and I thought, that's so cute. And I have my die cutting machine here in case we play with these dies. And we can play with more than one thing, but, just let me know. So we can make little scissors that move, and the little trimmer. I mean, it doesn't actually move, but it looks like it does. I mean, it has little parts to it. And you can put a little piece of paper. It has a little hole where you can put paper through it. I like this little easel. You could put a picture in there, in the easel. Okay, with sewing machine. This is going to be great for just making tags too, like for my mom, because she does sewing. So I could be like, handcrafted by, and we could put her name on there. So I like this piece here. This is an embroidery hoop. I just noticed that. See, it's an embroidery hoop, but I bet the inside circle would just be cool as well. So you get like a 2-for-1. You might get a stitch circle in the middle popped out, or at least a circle in the middle. And then you got a little stitched embroidery hoop, the little ruler and a basket. And then you can cut out your stamped images. So that's pretty darn awesome. And I'm thinking of, I already know what I'm doing for May and June. We're doing Zany Zoo. And then in July, we're doing more birthday cards with the Memories and More. And with the stamp set with the whole Bright and Beautiful Suite. So I'm thinking that I can make this August, but I'm not sure if that'll be my August workshop. But I think that's going to be my August workshop. We'll see. Okay, I have Beauty in the Deep. This one I treated myself. And I when I was going through the catalog, I was like, I really like this. There's no sentiments on it, but I do have By the Bay. I have other sets that go with it. You Are Pearl Brown Precious and Sympathy. And I have other stamp sets as well that are nautical. So, I mean, we can use other sentiments with this. But I love Beauty of the Deep. And I didn't even see the dies yet. So we're going to open up the dies. See what's in there. Okay, we have, okay, I like that there's, what I like when I see dies is not just that you can cut out their stamped images, which is nice, but there's also extra dies. So you have like this piece of coral here and another piece there. Three pieces that don't go with the stamps. So that's really nice. Beauty of the Deep. Happy with that. Now there's a host in the back. I noticed it and I forgot to order it with my first orders, but when you get your order up to $150, you can get host rewards. And back here is where it's explained in the back of this catalog. I want to show you that I just got these so you can see them. They're the host only stamp sets. So these will be part of my drawing, these two here. Night of Flight, which is moss. I originally thought it was butterflies, and it's moss because it's night. And do I know about moss because they come in my she shed all the time. And then Calm and Quiet, which is going to be a beautiful coloring set. You know, you can use watercoloring pencils and things. So let me show you those two. And please say hi when you come in. Put all this over here. Night of Flight. One is already accounted for. Betty already, in my VIP group, I have challenges, and Betty already won one of these. And now I have the other one up for grabs when I do my next drawing. Probably tomorrow I'll do the next drawing because I can only send out so many prizes at a time because it takes a while to get everything ready. But I'll do another drawing soon. And I'm kind of behind on my host code drawing, so I'll do them too. So that's Night of Flight. Let's look at that. Ooh, photopolymer. The reason I like that it's photopolymer is because it's two-step stamping. You can put the moth and then you can put the inside pattern separately with a different, and it's together so it will stay together and be a nice overlay. So that's going to be pretty for coloring as well. Night of Flight. And then this is the other host stamp set, Calm and Quiet. Okay, Calm and Quiet. Let's see what kind of stamp set this is. I like the chair. I like that it looks like it's overlooking a lake or a pond. And actually, I know somebody who lives like, this is like, reminds me of the back where they live on a lake. It reminds me of the back of the house there. Oh, it's only 2 stamps, but it's a beautiful scene. So I bet there's going to be some nice things done with this one. This is Kling stamp set. So that'll be in my next drawing. This is a prize. When I get the host sets, it's a prize because I know I can get more. And I know it'll be a prize. All right, and when you see that I have 2 of something, it's going to be in the next drawing. So like this one, I think I ordered 2 of this one. Because I really like this. This just reminded me, it's just so happy. Just My Type. So for Just My Type, and I'm going to let the card club members vote. The first card club we're having in June is going to be based on this stamp set. I'm having a card club that's not based on a bundle. It's just going to be simple cards where I cut out everything. Well, not everything. Not everything, but I do cut out your sentiments for you. I cut out things for your sentiments and things. So you only need a stamp set for my card club. You're going to be able to get simple kits that aren't as elaborate as my workshop kits. So this is the Circle Sayings is the one for June, the club. But I'm thinking that this will be a nice club or bird's eye view because all the clubs are going to be based on single stamp sets. But I'm going to let my people vote. My club members are going to vote on what the next month's stamp set will be, at least at the beginning. But then, you know, when the new catalog holiday, well, it's not really called holiday, but when that new catalog comes out for the holiday, I will pick. But for now, you're going to be able to pick the August one. So this is just simply like, both of these go really well together because they're both like line drawings and they're just like so cute. So let's look at this one first, Just My Type. I have rainbow paper and this thinks this will go nice with. It's a photopolymer. Ah, you know what I really like is that the hello is stuck together. So you don't have to try to line up the HELLO, which it makes it look like you would have to line it up. But to me, I think it's together. Let me just double check. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. How cool is that? That it's one stamp. All right. Home run on that Stampin' Up. Thank you for not making us line up because you can never line them up, you know, yourself. You can with the Stamparatus, the stamp positioning tool, which retired recently. I like the little envelope for Happy Mail. Anyway, yeah, it's just hard to line up on a regular stamping block. Okay, this one's Bird's Eye View. Super cute. So you got your photopolymer, you got your birds, line drawing. You put the little glasses on the birds. I mean, you can put the bird on a branch. This is just adorable, right? And then, of course, you could use other sentiments from other stamp sets. Not all of our stamp sets have sentiments, but that's because we expect you have, you know, I'm sure, not just one thing. So collection. Kindest expressions. This just reminds me of another happy font I have with a couple other things I have. So I just got it because I love when you can take a nice sentiment like this and make a whole card out of it. So sending sunshine and rainbows, great for boxes of sunshine. Oh, happy day. And of course, we always need sympathy cards, unfortunately. And thanks so much. So I really like that. Cling stamp set. Very nice. All right. Now I got some new colors, which you may have seen me in different unboxings. I told you I collect my colors over time. I don't try to get everything at once because it's a process. So this is, I'm just going to grab this for a second. So when I opened up my blends or my markers, I did color a lot of these. So this is what they would look like with the blends. So this was the Azure Afternoon. And this was the Bubble Bath over there. And Lemon Lolly. And Pecan Pie. Pecan Pie. That was the blends, the alcohol markers. We played around with this when I unboxed the markers. But now I'm working on the inks and the re-inkers. So these are my re-inkers. So for my in colors, the things I just showed you, the things that I made my in color nugget treats with, I had purchased the stamp sets before, the stamp pads before, and now I purchased the re-inkers. So now that's sort of complete, but not quite. I have the markers, but I'm still working on, I just got this twine. So now I think I have all the in color stuff, pretty much. So this is going to be like some of my in color. When I start my in color club, you will be getting some twine and some ribbon and different things. Okay, so that's what these all go together. All right, let me put these somewhere else. Let me put those down there, and these two. So these are called, well, they're not called anything. They're just part of a collection. These are new colors. Bubble Bath New and Lemon Lolly, Pecan Pie, and Azure Afternoon. So although I already have the blends, I finally got the ink pads, and now I can play with these, and I'm excited. Envelopes, I just saw that they were on low inventory there one time, so I ordered some. They're 3x3 envelopes. I do put these in my kits recently, especially put them in the animal zoo kit. Can make little cards. They're just little tiny, here, I'll show you. And I'll show you some ribbon, show you some other embellishments. Let me see. I'll show you these. These are really cute. And you can make them yourself, you know, envelopes, but it's just cute to have a little cute gift card to put in a package. I do a lot of birthday packages. Okay, here we go. 40 in a pack. 3x3. Okay, so that's all they are. They're just little baby envelopes, just so you can see. All right, now I'm going to show you this ribbon, which is super cute with those colors I was just showing you with the ink. And it is beautiful little silver lined ribbon. It's called Sheer Ribbon Combo Pack. And I'll just kind of, I don't want to rip the whole thing off, just kind of pull a little piece out just to show you that silver lining. And let me go to the ribbons in the back here and see. I'm thinking Bubble Bath, Azure Afternoon, and Lemon Lolly. That's what I'm thinking. So let's go to the embellishment section. It's so fun looking through a paper catalog. Here we go. This one. 3/8 inch sheer ribbon. Azure Afternoon, Bubble Bath, and Lemon Lolly, and they're 5 yards each. So we'll get samples in our next, well, the July kit. We'll have some samples of these because these will go with this paper. Let's just double check. This paper. Azure Afternoon, Lemon Lolly, and what did I say? Bubble Bath. Yeah, so we're going to get those in this when I do this kit. So we'll just open this again. I've already opened this online, but I can't get enough of this paper. And I'm using it for my swaps. So not just for your designer series paper share, I got it, but I also got a lot for myself because this is the swaps I'm going to be doing when I go on my trip. So I'm making cards with this paper. I love, love, love this paper. And I love that it's 6x6. There's a lot more colors than the ones I just mentioned, but I'm just showing you the patterns real quick. because this has to do with what I'm showing you next with the Memories and More cards. So I want you to see the paper that goes with the cards. So when I do that July kit, I'm going to be giving you half a pack of these because there's doubles of everything. And you'll get some of those in your kit. I can't do a whole pack and keep the cost down. So I just have to do a half a pack. But you'll get some cards and envelopes as well. And we'll also get cardstock to make projects with this. You'll get coordinating. You'll get 6 sheets of coordinating cardstock colors plus some neutral colors. Like, your basic black and your white, right? Your basic black and white. But then I also give you 6 full sheets of cardstock. So in my workshop kit, so you can make 12 cards just with that. Plus I give you a lot of extra pieces. Plus you can make cards with the black. And I mean, you have paper. And you'll have some extra cards and envelopes. So my kits are pretty epic. All right, and that's the rest of it. So now I'm going to show you this. I didn't get this when I first got the Bright and Beautiful collection. The Bright and Beautiful collection is over here, the beginning of the catalog. See, so this is going to be our July workshop series. We'll just be done all our birthday cards this summer. Between the Zany Zoo in May and June, and you can make graduation cards, celebration cards, and then between July, when we do this, you're going to have enough birthday cards for the entire year, like the entire upcoming year. And also, we're going to make birthday treats. And then this paper here, this is really nice. I got some more of this. This gold celebration specialty paper. So in the back of so let me just show you that. Find something to put here. Find a piece of paper here. You can see. I'm not going to take all this out, but see? Here's 3 patterns. Nice, right? Pattern. Oh, you got a big glare in there. Pattern. And another pattern. All right, so let me move that off to the side. Bird's eye. Just my type. Let me get rid of all this. Let me put all this on the floor for a moment. I'm just going to go ahead and read some of your comments while I show you these Memories and More cards. Let me just go to the back. So this is the Bright and Beautiful collection. And now when you go to the back of the catalog, there's a section called Memories and More, and it's after the paper. And there's more. There's these, which is what I'm going to show you. The Memories and More cards and the Memories and More cards and envelopes. So these are all coordinated with the Bright and Beautiful suite. So love that. Hello, Ginger from Wisconsin. Just using my pokey tool here. All right, so Ginger's here. Diana's here from Georgia. And Denise from Missouri. Cheryl from Indiana. Thank you for watching my unboxing. All right, these are called Bright and Beautiful Memories and More cards and envelopes with all those coordinating colors. So Memories and More cards and envelopes. I almost thought, I was like, I hope that's not a piece of my hair. It gets on everything, trust me. But these are cool. So there's this kind of envelope, which is like a tie-dye envelope. Lots of paint going on. Hello, Sandra from North Carolina. And Linda is here from Florida. And Ermina from Poland. Cool. Hello, Hilda. Awesome. Okay, she loves unboxings. Yvonne is saying she loves unboxings. So do I, right? They're really fun. Oh, I thought there were 2 kinds of envelopes. It might be only one kind of envelope. And Janet's catching me for the second time tonight. Yvonne and Hilda too. And Linda was here earlier. So thank you all for coming. Let's see if there's another kind of envelope. It looks to me like it's all the same kind of envelope. Wait, right? It was just that some are flipped the other way. But I mean, are these awesome or what? So because it's the same kind, you probably won't get a whole pack of these. And we'll just see. You'll get at least a variety of the cards if there's different cards. And we'll give you, like in your kit, a variety. So let's see how many cards there are. Because there's 2 kinds of cards. So I'll probably put like, maybe 4 cards or something. Like two of these and 2 of those in your kit. That way we can turn some of these into boxes maybe if we have to. Or layers for shaker cards. So I really like these. That's nice. So these are going to go with I'm open those first because Memories and More are a 4x6 type of card. Yeah, I think you'll get at least 4 because you know what we can do? We could do stuff with this designer series paper. We can make things with that. So I'll put some of that in your kit in July. I always have to like plan kits way in advance. Like my kind of like the designs in my head way in advance. All right, this is going to be cool. We're going to open up this Memories and More. I just see with the 4x6s, just so many possibilities. They're actually 4 1/4 by 6, the cards, and then these are 4, but these things are 4x6. So we'll do the big ones first. And you get you get a repeat, 2 of each. So nice. Good times. And you have instant cards. When you have this, it's an instant card. You can die cut it out, or you can just go with it just as it is. And every time I look in the catalog at Memories and More products, they never do it justice, I think. So it's better that I open them up and show them to you. Memories and More means a lot of people use these as Memories and More, like planning for planners and things. They get the book, this kind of book with these variety pages. See that in the catalog? They get one of these and one of these books. I personally don't do that. I take all these fun things and use them for card making and notes. In fact, before I started like making notes on my printer, I used to just write the notes on these, like on these little sections. You can do it. That's cool. Motivational. That'd be nice to just hang up in my she shed. I can do it. I can get everything I need to get done by next week done because I'm on a roll. I can do it. Happy birthday. That's nice. Instant birthday card. So what I mean by instant card, you just go like this. You take this. I'm just going to grab a card. And you take one of the card tops and you put it there and they already line up. I mean, how cool is that, right? So you have an instant card. And of course, you can add extra little bling bling and stuff like that too. Okay, that was the happy birthday. Congrats, you deserve it. That one got bent a little bit. Yay, you. That's just like the stamp set. Let's see. Cool. Look, it looks like I stamped it and embossed it in white. How fun. But just the way that they overlaid these balloons is just like our stamp set. So what I really like about this is it gives you inspiration for how you can do a layout of your balloons by having some translucency, or transparency overlaid on the different patterns. Oh, and that's just like the paper. Cool. That's just like the paper I just showed you. And then you have stickers. Isn't that fun? This makes me happy. I mean, I'm not just saying that makes me happy. These stickers do make me happy, but that's what the sticker says. Super cool. So you get 2 of each set of stickers. And these are good for planners and for cards and everything else. So I love these. This is my favorite Memories and More in the past over a year. Hi, Diana. I'm glad you like these. I mean, this is really top notch. Like, and the colors are happy colors. Sometimes the Memories and More are like, eh. I mean, I did love the ones called, what is it called? Season of Chic. Season of Chic, last year's catalog. I did like them, but not as much as I like these. And I even did a whole month on Season of Chic. And we did a lot with this Memories and More cards, but these are just way nicer. Okay, hip, hip, hooray. Oh, happy day. Love that one. That reminds me of the other stamp that I showed you, the big stamp I had. Cheers to you. I'm just going to go faster because I don't want to make, it's a late night. Way to go. Oh, by the way, I've shown you all the stamps. I think I've shown you all the stamps. So if you have a preference for what you want me to craft with, let me know. So thrilled for you. And you can just say the one with the bird. You don't have to know the name of it. Or whatever. The crafting one. I don't expect you to know the names of things. It took me a while to figure out the names of things. Let's party. Fun times, good friends, great memories. This is good for an event. Right? Stamping events. We have a lot of fun. You're seriously the best. Oh, look at the cute little rainbow that looks like it was hand-drawn. Star. A lot of these, like, exactly like the papers, which is really nice. The same patterns that are on the paper. Stamp a sentiment right on there. Or put a sticker right on there. You did it. I just did a graduation card last weekend. Like, this would have been good for that. But I do have another one upcoming. You can do this. So you can cut this one apart. Have a few sentiments. All right, that was the last one of those. Loves the memories and more. Cards and envelopes. And the bright and beautiful paper. That coordinates with it so beautifully. I'm going to flip over to the embellishments and show you some of the embellishment. The reason I got these ones just now, I wasn't going to get these right away, but I thought, oh, I better get them because they look like, or is it this one? No, there was like, oh, I thought I got the oval ones. Maybe I got the wrong ones. There was some that were on low inventory, and I got them because of that. But number 5, adhesive back solid gems. Copper clay, boho blue, and lemon lolly. Okay, so this one's good. These are nice over here. But then the one, I think the one with the ovals was the one, this one, 7. I think that was the one that was on low inventory already. Opaque ovals. So you already know just by looking at this package, just whenever you look at something and you can see the coordinating colors. We already know the in colors are copper clay, boho blue, and the other colors I told you. But now you know because of the way they're put together in this particular, I don't know what that is. Did you get that little, what got in there? Just a little speck of some kind. Hope it comes off. It's on the glue. Anywho, this lemon lolly, you already know that the lemon lolly is going to coordinate with this. I can't get the speck off. We'll have to get the speck off later. Cool, right? And let's see what other embellishments I have. This one's, I just opened a pack of these. And I started putting them on my projects. See? They're the in color. I got 2 packs, so I have enough for my projects. So I think I'm going to put them on my projects. 2023 to 2025 in color dots. They will be something that you get in your in color club. A couple of these different embellishments. I'm not sure which ones, but you know, there'll be different embellishments that come in the club. Isn't that cool? Or not, no, I don't have them on everything yet, but I put them on this one. So those are the dots, in color dots. And then these are called Tinsel 4-pack. Let's see. Tinsel Gems 4-pack. That looks like this one, 1, 2, 3. Okay, number 4 over here. And they are Pretty Peacock, Blueberry Bushel, Berry Burst, and Lemon Lime Twist. Okay, so nice embellishments. Oh, got a little slide going on with these embellishments. Sometimes they just slide around. Oh, well. I'm having a hard time. I think I need to get my little take your pick tool and try to get things to go back to normal. All right, then what else do I have to show you? Showing you these beautiful paper ribbons. These are all just repeats. I'm not going to show you again, but we have our Glorious Gingham Designer Series paper that I'm opening just to do because it gets packaged in my Designer Series paper share. I'm not going to open the whole thing, just kind of flipping around showing you that there are 5 colors of gingham in here. Pretty Peacock, Berry Burst, Pecan Pie, Berry Burst, Pretty Peacock, Lemon Lime Twist, and Blueberry Bushel. Okay, and then I have this one called Inked Botanicals. This is for my paper share. Okay, and then I have these I bought on clearance, which I love. I can't get enough of these. Simply Classic Treat Boxes. I used these for a baby shower recently. They're a great little box. Very inexpensive. Let's see, these are all just paper share things. Let's see. Liz Shop's Designer Series paper. I'm not opening that one. Okay, let's see. Countryside in Designer Series paper. Fresh as a Daisy Designer Series paper. We've opened all these in previous unboxings. So definitely check out those papers. Can never have enough embellishments. Or not embellishments. Stampin', well, you can never have enough embellishments either, but Stampin' Dimensionals. Yes, gotta get those. This paper's cool. This is a specialty paper. More Dazzle. Specialty paper. Comes in gold and silver. Now the silver part, this one, or whatever, it's kind of like a silverish. That one is new, the gold one. This one, you might have seen Bedazzle. This says More Dazzle, but you might have seen it as a former celebration item. That bedazzling paper. I'm glad it's coming back. I bought some more of these. Exploring in Color cards and envelopes. Those are going to be fun. Okay, let's see. I got a Stampin' Block D. Can never have enough of those. Put that with my... Okay, let's see what else is over here. Oh, this punch. We have to play with that. We have to play with this punch. All right, and then over here I have... This is just a card. This is what I'm working on. So those of you that ordered the Designer Series paper share, they're going to go out tomorrow or the next day. So you're going to get your share soon. I have all the papers I need that you've ordered. The registration's closed, but when I do bingo in June, I'm doing a Zany Zoo bingo. I will allow some to get some Designer Series paper shares or something as an add-on, or maybe my card club. I'm not sure, but I will have more Designer Series paper shares later, just not right now. I had to close the registration. All right, so I love like tag topper punches and making bookmarks. This is gonna be fun for treats. It looks like you're gonna have to put twine through it. So let's definitely play with this one. The tinsel looks really pretty. Yeah, thank you. I know the tinsel gems are so pretty, right? She's talking about these. I absolutely love these gems. Well, I mean, who doesn't love these colors? And graduation cards, Diane. Yeah, these are great for graduation cards. And you can use those memories and more, Diane, for this graduation cards. All those, look how many times it said, congratulations, you did it, yay, you, and all that stuff. I'm just taking a piece of basic white. And whenever you use one of our punches, you just start out with a 2-inch wide piece. All right, so then the next question is, what should I put on this after I punch it? Do you want to do Crafting with You, Just My Type, Beauty the Deep, what is it, Kindest Expressions, or what was the other one? I already forgot the other one, the bird one. Because I can't craft with these because these are prizes. So we're not crafting with Night of Flight or Calm and Quiet. These I'm giving away. Okay, but we can craft with Bird's Eye View, Beauty the Deep, Crafting with You, Just My Type, or what was, I forgot the other one. Here it is. This one. This one. Kindest Expressions. Although that one's probably not going to fit on a 2-inch one. So let's take that out of the mix. Now you're down to 4 choices. This one we'd have to find a different sentiment for, because this one wasn't going to fit. I have a crafting. I have a bird. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to go for 2 inches here. I'm hoping it was 2 inches. Oh, it looks like it's way bigger. Oh, no, it is. It's 2 inches. All right. I got a couple votes for crafting. More votes than I got for the bird. So the bird we'll play with later. We're going to play with the crafting one. All right. Because we got more votes for this one. We'll do Sending a Handmade Hug. Okay, so we're going to open this up. Right, with the little latch. And we're going to play around with the new punch. We're going to put the paper in there and push down. Ooh la la, very nice. And if you want to make a treat, then you could score the inside. Let's cut some of this off. So we knew this was 8.5 by 11. So let me go for the, okay, let's do 7. Let's do 7. So if it's 8.5 by 11, I'm going to cut 1.5 inches off just to see if I can make a treat. I'm going to try to make a treat out of a 7-inch one. I took 1.5 inches off. It was an 8.5 by 11 sheet. And I'm going to score this. So it was 7 inches before you punch it. It's a little bit shorter because I punched it, but we're going to score it on this side. And we'll score at 3 and 4 just because we're going to make the math easy, right? I made the whole thing 7 inches. If we score at 3 and 4, yeah, makes a nice little treat. But we know 3 and 4 will work because it's 7 inches. That's 3 inches here, 3 inches there. Just got to punch the other side. And we have an instant 3D treat. And we'll do Sending a Handmade Hug or something on it. Why not? We're spontaneous crafting. We can do whatever we want. All right, we're going to go like that. And we're going to punch the other side. Okay? And this is what I call a tag treat. I've been making these for so many years. And this year, we're making them with this punch. We've been using the scallop tag topper punch in the past. All right, so let's see. Sending a Handmade Hug. We're going to put that on. That was suggested. And let me see. I'm going to put, I could put it right on there and we could put a little wrap around the side. But let's see if we can't. I think I need to ink it up or something. with some other colors. Let's see what we have if we can. Here's a couple hearts we could put on there. We'll stamp right onto it, but I also need to, and if we mess it up, we'll just cover it with something or try another paper. But I need to get like a little paper to ink up some. I was happy to have a punch because I thought I was going to be playing with dies tonight. But then I saw this punch. I forgot I forgot to order this the first time I saw it. I'm like, this is such a nice punch. And I'm like, how could I forget punches? I'm just going to stick this. I'm just mounting that to a block, and I'm mounting the little heart to a block. And now we'll grab some colors. I mean, why not use new colors? Why not use colors from our unboxing here? Let's do Azure Afternoon. And then we can make some little hearts with the bubble gum. Or, I mean, sorry, not bubble gum. I keep calling it bubble gum. Bubble bath. I'm opening up Azure Afternoon. And I'm going to tap, 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 and stamp. Okay, it's too juicy for these photopolymer stamps when you first get it started. And you might need, yeah, it might need like a pad that's not as juicy for those photopolymer stamps. But I usually have like it might work, but it might be too juicy. I usually have like no, that's working better. Okay, good. It's working better. The thing is, when you have the, oh, that looks good. Ooh, la la. All right, good. I'm glad it works because usually these are too juicy. Like when you open up a new stamp pad, it's way too juicy to stamp with the photopolymer. And that was the case when I was trying to use my new ink, the ink color inks, for my swap that I'm doing. I ended up having to use one of the cling stamps because it was much better. Okay, I'm opening up Bubble Bath. When you see the color, by the way, if you see that, don't worry, have no fear. It's almost like a person who is at the factory got their fingerprints on or something. Just take a stamping block and go like this. That's all. You're just evening out the ink. And you can use it to take the other side and use it to like sort of, what's the word? Blend with, can use. But just sort of, don't worry if you see blotches. It's not anything wrong. It just means somebody was putting it together. I mean, we're only human, right? And we actually make these stamp pads, I believe, in our country here. So somebody was just inking it up. All right, so let's try the hearts. Okay, I'm going to see if that will work. Got to get a little bit of ink on it. It's not very dark. This color's not very dark. Maybe the heart is not a solid heart. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, the heart is like, it's like, what do you call it? Distinctive stamping, where there's like a little bit of a shadow on the heart. Okay, sending you a handmade hug. And you know what I'll do? I'll make a couple lemon lolly hearts too, just to jazz it up a bit. Wipe that off and use the heart again. So I'm just taking a baby wipe and wiping off the bubble bath and seeing if we can't put some lemon lolly on there. This needs more color and definitely needs some color on the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll take a piece of the, look at me trying to open it without leaving the plastic off. We will take one of our memories and more cards or our, to put around the bottom, or like one of our pieces of designer series paper. The bright and beautiful. Because these colors are in that set. So I'm just gonna open this up. Yeah, see? There's little lines on it. It's like distinctive stamping. That's why it looks like little speckles. Oh, that came out nicer. Okay, let's get an odd number. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we got 9. That's cool. Good enough. Now let's see if we can't get a little thing around the bottom. Grab. All right, my favorite piece of this is the one with all the stripes on it. So we'll see if this is my favorite. I think I like this piece. So we'll put this around the bottom. And to make a tag treat, you want to make it so, but we're going to do, but we can probably do 3/4 of an inch high. So let's try it, 3/4 of an inch high. Just to make sure we're not blocking, this. Nope, it has to be a half because I'm blocking the hearts. But you can make it 3/4 of an inch high, but I would have stamped up higher But let's go ahead and just make it, for this intents and purposes, we're going to make it 1/2 inch high. So I don't block those little hearts. So cut your little piece. And then we'll score it. All right, so that way, see? I just want the candy not to fall out in my little treat holder. Ooh, it looks cute. All right, good. Now, gonna take our simply score, and we're just gonna look at this logically and see where to score it. So we know that we're making a tag treat, and we know that this is 2 inches wide, right? So we're gonna go 2 inches, right? Now, we know that this is 1 inch wide because remember I told you at the beginning we made this 7 inches long. So we have to add a 1. So we're going to go 2 inches and then we're going to go to 3. And then we're going to do 2 more inches. Oh, we needed a bigger piece of paper. So the problem's going to be we don't have enough if we use 6 inches. We need another 1/2 inch. So we need a bigger paper. And we don't really need a bigger paper. We just need the same paper. We just need to extend it a little bit. We just buy a 1/2 inch, but we're going to go ahead and extend it by 1 inch to make it simple. All right, so we shall double it up a little bit. Here. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. So 1 inch, we need to have a little flap. 2 inches. See, we can do that, but we need a bigger piece. So I should have made the little thing a little bit. That's why I usually make it 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so I'm just adding an extra little piece there to help it out. But I would normally just make it a little bit shorter. See, the bugs are starting to come in. Go away, buggies. Don't bother me tonight. I'm in a crafting video. So we'll do one more. We'll do one more quicker with better measurements, like 3/4 of an inch measurements. But we're just going to extend this. Looking for my little. Maybe make it go out there. All right, so we're going to make it so we only have to use a 6-inch piece, and we're going to make it so that we're going to stamp up higher next time. But this is the idea for the little tag treat that we just made. So we're going to go like that, put a little piece of paper. And the next time we're just going to make one with regular paper, with regular designer series paper. So we can put this little band around it so you can see like so. And we have a little treat, and we're going to tie it up with a piece of twine or linen thread. Do I have any twine? This is Parakeet Party, but it very much mimics Lemon Lime Twist, this Parakeet Party twine. Let's go through this hole and see. Let's see. Might have to go through, like, double it up to see if we can get it through the hole. Okay, come on, bug, go away. This is why I have to work inside. When it gets really late, in my she shed, I have to go inside because the bugs start coming through because my lights are so bright, my video lights. I'm just going through and doing that. Ooh, it's cute. Okay, but I'm going to make the next one. I'm just going to do another one real quick with only 3/4 of an inch. This is too wide for this paper. And then, of course, we would tie a little bow. Like so. All right, so I'm going to show you how to jazz this up. We're going to do the same thing with 2 pieces of designer series paper so we can make 2 at once. Because when you have a punch, you can punch through 1 piece of cardstock or 2 pieces of designer series paper. But I do love this punch that I already forgot the name of, but we'll look it up. All right, that's cool. Let's try it again in a faster way. So we're going to take, what we need is we're still going to use this, but I like to use, for my wrappers, I like to use 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to go ahead and we'll just go ahead and make 2 of these. 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch. All right, because I never just make one at a time. Now we need a lighter piece of paper. A lighter piece of that designer series paper, I mean. So we're going to take, because we want to be able to stamp onto it or make another, Either we're going to stamp right onto it or something where we could put a sentiment over it. So lemon lolly might look nice to stamp onto, but that's a waste of that paper because I love the other side of that. So let's see if we can't use this piece. Lemon lime. Yeah, this is okay. We'll use this one. Okay, we're going to use the lemon lime twist piece because it'll look really nice with the wrapper around it like so. And let's go ahead and try it. 2, 2. All right, 2 inches. All right. Now, we are going to, before we do anything else, we're just going to make sure we have enough room here. We're going to, because I might have to make it sure. We're just going to try it. We're going to say, all right. I'm going to try 2 3/4. And 3 1/2. Okay, and then I'm going to have to trim this down. So it has to be a little bit smaller. So we're going to go for, I'll give you the measurements once I figure them out myself. 2 1/2 down that side. All right, for a second, we're going to just see for a second. 2 1/2. Okay, 2 1/2. Two and a half. All right, so really it was just 5. We got it. It was 5 3/4. So we want, I mean, if this works, this is the thing, if it works. We're going to write it down. And this will be our new tag treat. We'll make this in my Zany Zoo, and we'll make it in my next workshop too. 5 3/4 by 2 inch score at 2 1/2. Or it doesn't really matter if we score, yeah. 2 1/2 and 3 1/4. All right. We're just going to try to see if this wraps around it. We're going to make it 2, 2 3/4, 4 3/4, 5 1/2. Oh, yes, it's going to work. If it works, then we're going to write it down. I just want to make sure we can make a treat with a 6-inch piece of paper because that's all we have. Okay, it'll be like that. And then we're going to wrap it around. We're not going to punch yet because we want to see if this works before we punch. Okay, there's our band. Here's our tag treat. Boom. Done. Okay, it's going to be easy. We'll write it down. Punch. You can punch through two of these at once, but I'm just going to go and punch one at a time. Now, when you stamp your sentiment, you want to make sure that your paper, that you still have enough room for your paper. So, you want to stamp this up a little bit higher this time. So, we're going to try it. Handmade hug. I'm putting the stamp way up here. Okay, so when you put this little band around it, I'm not doing hearts this time. We're just trying, this is just an experiment. Okay, so there. But we could actually put like another, I would probably have like this is so cute, a little thing here, like a little, I'd probably put a different sentiment over the top, like a big, like one of my die cut shapes over the top. Super cute. So that can be our little treat pattern. And we can make it taller as long as we can still make it taller with cardstock and stamp it, and that's fine. And then we can even make a bigger band. But if we're going to use designer series paper, we can't make it very tall. because the paper's only 6 inches long. So that's okay though, but we don't need it to be too tall because you could put like Hershey Nuggets inside here, Tootsie Rolls, crafts. All right, I'm really happy with this new punch. And we're going to find out the name of it. I'm going to look for the bag. Or I'll just look in the catalog to see what the name is. But this Parakeet Party twine, it's part of the In Color twine I have. It's just like, matches really, like it reminds me of the Lemon Lime Twist. I think it looks almost just like Lemon Lime Twist. But we could use our linen thread as well. And of course, use whatever tag topper punch you have. You don't have to use this tag topper punch. You can use like some of the retired ones to make your project. All right, that's all. Let me just find the name of this punch so you know what we did. See if anyone else came in, or if there's any questions or any comments or anything else you want me to demo. I'm not going to do the bird now, but we'll do it another time. These are the punches. And when they're new, they have a little bit of an end here. So it's called the Elegant Edge Tag Topper. The Elegant Edge Tag Topper. Okay, purchasing this whole set. Okay, good, Debbie. She likes the Memories and More. She's purchasing the whole set. Remember, the Memories and More is not part of the suite. You have to get it with different numbers in the back. And Linda will do with the birds later. Okay, my problem is she wants everything. Right, I'm over $200 all the time too, Linda. That's like, look at all this stuff. It's so much fun. But I'm glad you guys like the handmade hug. It looks like a lot of you voted for the Crafting With You. I prefer to have the treat a little bit taller and use cardstock. And I think that the ink sticks better on the white paper anyway. The ink like grabs better. It's just sharper. But I just wanted to see if we could do it with a 6-inch piece, which is why I was playing around. And then I would use a taller band, but I just happened to not want to block the hearts. So hope that was fun. I don't have anything else to show you this time around, but we will continue to craft with all of these new products. Thank you all for watching. Have a great evening. This is the Paper Chef. And I'm going to write down, just at those you're still hanging out, I'm writing down how I scored that last bit. I scored at 2, 2 3/4, 4 3/4, and 5 1/2. That's what I just did. So that's the last. That was, if you want to make the little band I just made, that's what I just made. So this is DSP. But of course, you can make it bigger with cardstock. DSP, and then we scored it, and then this band, 3/4 high, times 6. The band was, oops, sorry. The band was 3/4 inch high by 6. So you could take a screenshot of that. Hopefully it's not too messy. My team member, Janet, always types up my instructions later and puts them in the in some legible format in the comments section. So you'll be getting something better. All right, thank you. Bye, everybody.